Welcome back to the channel, everybody. West Brom Albion career mode is back, and this is like right now at this point I don't even know what part we're on. We're on part like 79. I think it's 79 or 78, one of the two. It could even be 80, but we're starting off with an episode today against Sunderland in the Premier League, and we got a match against Real Madrid in the Champions League, the second leg. I don't know, did you see that name on the bench of Sunderland? But right, yeah, we got the second leg of the Champions League fixture against Real Madrid to play in this episode, as well as another Premier League match against West Ham. Our next episode should be, I think we got a couple international friendlies with obviously the new team we're managing, Netherlands. So we've got our first matches as Netherlands manager in the next episode, which will probably be just an international special episode. But we started off a little bit shaky right there. Sunderland, I barely created a chance, but a ball still almost ended up in the back of our net. But with our first chance created in the game, Daniel Sturridge was able to put the ball into the back of Sunderland's net. 13 minutes in, that's a beautiful ball into the box from Victor Moses. I just like Victor Moses on this game. He plays well when I put him on the pitch. Keeper should be doing 10 times better with that. As Jordan Pickford, the ball goes right down the middle, straight down his throat. He really has to be saving that. But either way, Daniel Sturridge steps up and secures his 21st goal of the season, and it didn't take long for us to double our lead right here, as Nino Jankovic had the ball slid through to him, and his finish again, Jordan Pickford, man. Watch this replay, he's got to be doing a bit better than that. Like, look, come on, Pickford, you've got to pick that up. Like, I mean, you know what, I was gonna say it was a smart finish. It was nothing special. Keeper should be saving that, or at least coming a little bit closer to it. But again, we're hitting Sunderland on the counter attack. The ball is overplayed a little bit there, but Sturridge is able to steal the ball from Kone at the back for Sunderland, and Daniel Sturridge puts it into the back of the net again to make it 3-0. What else did you expect? Sunderland shambles. They're shambles. Did you expect them to beat us, whether it's at the Stadium of Light or at the Hawthorns? No. Not really. 3-0 up, 59 minutes on the clock, and we get another chance to make it 4. Virgil van Dijk stepping up to take a free kick, and it goes wide of the post. One of my better free kick takers on the pitch at the moment, so I went with Van Dijk. But as you can see right here from the replay, there just wasn't enough swerve on it. Free kicks are so inconsistent on this game, it's ridiculous. But we ain't even going to get into that. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. 82 minutes in, Sunderland give the ball away in a ridiculous position. Rondon denied by the keeper. Then he hits the post. Then it falls to Moses and is blocked on the line. And that is all she wrote for this game. The full 90 minutes are up. Oh, sorry. I got these allergies, bro. These allergies. But yeah, full 90 minutes up. We take all 3 points from Sunderland. One of the easier games of the season. And we continue to train our man up there. Ortiz Ramos up to a 75. Jankovic up to a 80. Vandermeer still at 82, so we're seeing some decent growth from these young players, but I don't know what is happening. Right, I don't even know. That was my editing. Excuse my editing, but we was just looking at that screen for a while. I was a little bit concerned that I misedited, but now it's into the big game of the episode. Real Madrid in the Champions League, welcoming them to the Hawthorns. We beat them at the goddamn Bernabeu, though. We beat them at the Bernabeu. We beat Barcelona this season. If we could beat these two teams, I've said it already, we can beat anyone. But look at the Real Madrid lineup. It's so beastly. Look at their back four. Beastly. Their midfield three. Beastly. Their front three. Could be better considering they're Real Madrid, but it's still beastly. And they did create the first chance of the game as Kingsley Coman, played it into Alvaro Morata. And on the swivel, he shot a decent shot at Jack Rose. But it's at his near post again, so, I mean, under pressure from Karsdorp, he really couldn't get into the position, into that far corner to actually trouble Jack Rose. But Real Madrid continued a little bit of pressure as Toni Kroos get the ball down the right-hand side, and his shot was struck well. But again, Jack Rose was in the way, stopping Real Madrid from opening the scoring. Our first chance of the game fell to Daniel Sturridge as he that's what it was meant to be, as he took a shot from range, and it was saved by the keeper. But Real Madrid did open the scoring on the stroke of halftime. I did think that was offside when it happened, but it wasn't. The goal stood, and Marcelo, of all players, coming forward, he seems to like to score big goals in the Champions League, and that is a big one right there because it draws Real Madrid level. They still need another goal because of away goals, but they're level on aggregate for now, at least, not including away goals. They've pulled it back a little bit, and Marcelo puts it into the back of the net for Real Madrid, scoring his first goal in the Champions League campaign this year. 48 minutes on the clock. Varane there just being, I mean, that's got to be a free kick, no? But it fell to Ikamunain. knows all about playing against Real Madrid. Couldn't find the back of the net that time as he searched for the bottom corner with a first time strike. Look at that. That's got to be a free kick. Ref, that's got to be a foul. But like I said, the ball fell to Ikamunayin and his shot whizzed just past the post. Couldn't find the bottom corner. Again, trying to create another chance right here. Trying to create some separation between us and Real Madrid. Van der Meer plays it into Ikamunayin. He spins around Marcelo nicely and his shot is saved again by Keylor Navas. He should be doing better with that one. If he should have scored the first one, he definitely should have been finding the back of net with that one. Because, I mean, that's a good position to find. That you got to be burying that one. But he didn't. He couldn't put that one away. Van der Meer puts the ball into the box that time. And Virgil van Dijk could put it away. So on the stroke, more or less of 60 minutes, just before 60 minutes, Virgil van Dijk gets us on level terms for this game. And 3-2 up on aggregate. So basically, if Real Madrid are able to score, I can't even remember the score. The score for the first one was 2-1. 2-1 to us. So, I mean, no. If Real Madrid score, it just draws them level on the night. So, I mean, we're kind of looking safe for the moment. But Real Madrid come forward 62 minutes in. So, not far after we've scored. Benzema gets the ball down the right-hand side. Crosses it into the middle. Gareth Bale is there to... I mean... You saw it. We scored in the 60th minute. They're scoring on the 62nd minute. And if you equate the time that we were celebrating and watching the replay for that goal, they pretty much just took kickoff and ran down the other side and equalized. So, I mean, that's pretty poor defending. So, like I said, Real Madrid pulled themselves back into it. And now it's all level and aggregate. 3-3, same away goals. We're coming forward again. 73 minutes on the clock. Christensen finds Davide Santon, goes past Marcelo and smashes it past Keylor Navas. And what a time to step up. Davide Santon, or David Santon, whatever you want to call him, he steps up. His first appearance all season in a big... Actually, I think he played in the first leg of this one. But his first appearances come against Real Madrid, I guess, in huge games. And he steps up and looks like he has scored what could be the winner. If Real Madrid step back and score another one now, that puts them through. And they're trying to do that. But Bale's cross is flicked on by Morata. Goes out for a corner, 89 minutes on the clock, and you can see the West Brom fans bouncing, celebrating, because that was all that mattered in this game as we cut right to the end, and the full-time whistle was blown, and we have defeated the Galacticos Real Madrid. You can see in their lineup, they are Galacticos in every manner, and we beat them. We knocked them out of the Champions League, and I feel like this could be our year, man. This could be our year. We've beat the best teams in the world. The only team left is Bayern Munich. But if we beat Real Madrid and Barca, we can beat Bayern Munich. I'm telling you that. And we're coming to the final game of the episode. And it is against West Ham. And we're playing them at the Hawthorns again. So after defeating Real Madrid at the Hawthorns, you got to think the team is buzzing. Thinking we could beat anyone at the Hawthorns. West Ham lining up with a strong side. But again, in comparison to the team we just came up against, it's light work. 13 minutes on the clock before we created our first chance. And Jonathan Lecco is going to whip in the corner. And it's Virgil van Dijk just coming right across the box. A beautiful... That wasn't Lecco, sorry. That was Martial who put the ball into the box. My bad. But Virgil van Dijk getting a taste of goal scoring against Real Madrid, trying to get another one. He just didn't get enough on that header. Joshua Kimmich robbing the ball off the West Ham player. He plays it out wide to Jonathan Lecco, and he puts it back into the box. And Kimmich is able to score his second goal for West Bromwich Albion. And I think... No, I'm wrong. I was going to say that's his first goal at the Hawthorns. It's not. His first goal was at the Hawthorns. My bad, bro. I'm just trying to find stats. I'm out here trying to find stats for no reason. I'm forcing it. But Jonathan Lecco, as you can see right there, beautiful dink pass. Again, the keeper should be doing better. He's just thrown his hands up in the air. He should be possibly coming to punch that. Punch it. He's not going to come far at all. But West Ham, after going one goal down, they have to come back and try and do something. And it's Lanzini who's the man trying to create. And he takes his shot from range and is punched out by Jack Rose. He's being hard to beat. But I mean, I say he's hard to beat. He was beaten twice in that Real Madrid game. But a beautiful run right there from Jonathan Lecco down the right hand side. He pulled it back towards the far post. Bezic just underneath the ball going for that header. Really couldn't get above it. And at the back post, couldn't get the ball to drop into the back of the net. But Bellerin dispossessing Bezic that time. And Havard Norvite, former Arsenal player, shout out, hitting the post with his effort right there. And the ball eventually found its way into Jack Rose's hands. And we created another chance right there from a corner as Daniel Sturridge's shot is saved. Well, header is saved by the keeper. It fell to Christensen and we couldn't get it back into the back of the net as West Ham cleared the ball. Still trying to find the second goal. And Nino Jankovic is the man who stepped up and done it. Bending a beautiful effort into that far post. Clipping the post inside the post and then kind of just rolled across the goal line. And I think it either hit the inside of the other post or it just caressed the crevice of the post and the net right there. We'll see it from this angle. Beautiful first touch and then just cushions it. Yeah, it hits the... Oh, no, it clipped both posts before finding the back of the net. And Nino Jankovic doubles our lead right there and does everything needed to pretty much, to all but secure us the victory. Because, like you say, 87 minutes on the clock. Not really time for West Ham to get back into it, but they did throw their keeper up trying to do so, and he controlled it, but his touch was so terrible that it set Ekmonain off, and he is up against Bellerin, as you can see. Bellerin, possibly the fastest player, well, definitely the fastest player on the pitch at the moment, and with his slider boost, I'm amazed that he didn't catch Munain and get in front of him, but Munain with an open goal, done what he needed to do, passed it into the back of the net, got his goal, got the third of the game, killed the match off, and West Ham leave with nothing. We leave with 3 points, and we're 11 points clear of Chelsea with an extra game played. Chelsea have a game in hand, but 11 points. It's looking strong with only 10 games left for us to play this season. I can't see us dropping 11 points, or whatever you want to call it. 8 points it's got to be because they got a game in hand. I doubt Chelsea will even win that game in hand. So it's looking like we are going to win our first Premier League title in Season 4 of the West Bromwich Albion career mode. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Check again, maybe tomorrow we'll have the international one up. And then we'll get to ending this season. Peace.